So let's first talk about the superhero visits. Could you give an example of how much helped a child that was sick, with maybe a terminal child, how that you helped them feel better?
Absolutely. Last year we had a boy named Ty Verbanis, 7 years old, and he had a very strange formation inside of his skull. It was a form of a cyst that had taken over a good 25 to 30% of his brain case, and his entire brain had to function within the other areas of his mind to be able to survive. And what we wound up finding out is that the boy was facing a surgery in 6 days. And his only request of his mom was, can't we Google Batman's phone number? Isn't there a way that possibly I could meet Batman? The boy had been told he had less than a 27% chance of surviving this surgery. This surgery was literally the last ditch effort, the Hail Mary of these neurological surgeons as a way to be able to save this boy's life. And they were giving him 3 out of 4 odds of dying. So he wasn't looking at a really long time to be alive, and all he wanted to do was be able to meet Batman. And when his mother got in contact with the Much Foundation, it touched our hearts, and we realized that maybe this was one of those opportunities that we should do more. Maybe it's more than just one of us getting into costume, one of our cast members going out and visiting the boy. And so what we did is 50 of us got together, and in less than 48 hours, with the help of our community and a lot of supporters, we built a completely immersive movie screen accurate version of the Batcave for this little boy. And our Batman showed up in a Batmobile and picked him up and brought him into the cave for the night. And I was really lucky. I got to play Alfred that night. We put on the little pencil mustache, we slicked the hair back, and we had our Batman and Green Lantern and Wonder Woman and Spider-Man and Superman and all these great characters interacting with the boy. And when Alfred got a moment with the boy privately, all we told him was, so you have a surgery, right? And it's really scary. But all we need you to do is wake up. Because if you wake up, Alfred trained Batman because he saw in Batman's heart the resolve, the character, and the kindness to be able to go out there and right the wrongs in the world. And Ty, I see that in you. I want to train you to be able to fight crime with Batman, and all you need to do is just wake up after your surgery. Do you think you can do that for me? And he told all of us he could, and he had a really bad seizure after the surgery, and he went into a coma for over a day. The doctor said it was over. And the little boy woke up, Alex, and he said the first words out of Ty's mouth were, so I can fight crime with Batman now, right, Mom? Let's get me better.
Wow. It's giving me goosebumps. I mean, I can't imagine having a child in that circumstance. And I think what you guys do is amazing because you gave him hope. And I would think that that probably did help him fight whatever he had to get through. And now is he a crime fighter on the streets? Is he helping vigilante justice everywhere?
After about 5 months of recovery, because there was certain memory difficulties and things that had to come back together again because it was very invasive surgery, he did actually head out on the streets of Tampa. And 6 landmarks were involved, and he fought on a battleship, and a bunch of amazing people came together to play all of the villains out of Batman. And Batman and the little boy went all through the streets of Tampa with the police department to battle crime for the whole night so he could rescue his mom from the Riddler. And it did happen for that boy. We are still in contact with that boy's mother. She still contacts us at least every 2 weeks and gives us an update on how he is doing, how her life is going. It's the relationship that comes in with these families after the special miracle that we do that means the most to us, because we're able to monitor that child's progress through the rest of their lives and see what it is that they need. And that's, Alex, that's just on our fantasy side. That's just on our costuming side. On the technological side, we address children that are missing their arms.